1, 2, 3.
Hello and welcome to episode 21. We're looking at even more factories in my town, or should I say my city, Rowaninski. I've decided to update my city quite heavily because the factories that I currently have do not have enough processed materials, which are the materials that you have to refine internally. So you cannot import these materials. So you can import the raw materials, so you can bring in the raw crude oil or the raw ore or the raw farming crops, but you have to have industry that can process those into like plastics or animal products or metals and things like that. These can only be done within your industry zones. Now I've got some big-ish factories and I want to put all the factories available to me in, like the car manufacturing plant and all those things. And I've got an area where I've got my factories. I've got an area which has got a large amount of warehouses, as you can see right in front of you. The problem is my factories keep on complaining that they have not got enough of the material, which is frankly ridiculous because I can see that some of the warehouses have got those. And it's like, well, why are you not doing what you're meant to do? All I can imagine is, I don't know what is going on, but I can see traffic flow. I've got no massive issues with the traffic or gridlocks, but I want to produce more product. If you can produce the product, then you can really increase your yield. Your money that your city is producing becomes quite substantial. I mean, as you can see, I've got a good flow at the moment of about 4.5 mil. So the city is running well, but I need to add additional features into the city and I need the money to do that. So the first thing I want to do really is add factories and expand my industrial areas. As you can see, a lot of my areas are already up to the maximum level, so all I can really do is try to produce more raw materials and put in more processing plants to take those raw materials and make them into something. And this is proving to be quite difficult. Now, in one of my videos I have mentioned that I am running the real-time mod, and I think that also reduces the amount of, generally the speed actually of what the city can do and how fast it happens, because you're running like maybe 1 or 2 shifts a day and traffic kind of ebbs and flows around the kind of traditional 9 till 5 and 4 till 12 kind of slots. Actually 4 till 12, that might not be a traditional kind of slot, that might be quite a long one. Anyway, it is there, and I've decided I really do need to sort of just increase, and that, you can see that's what I'm doing at the moment. I am trying to add in additional fields. I'm trying to add additional processing. I've got some quite large areas for my industrial areas, so my farming and areas are quite big. And I can't see the point actually. I did start making smaller areas, but if you've got quite a good resource in one area, just make the industrial area much larger to incorporate the entire thing. But it does cause quite a lot of gridlock, which is obviously another problem. So once again, I'm going to expand my farming area because I do need a lot of animal products, because obviously cars do require leather seats, so they apparently need a lot of animal products, and that's one of the things I want to do. Now I do have a slaughterhouse in there, and weirdly it's like, well, you've got a lot of this, you're doing a lot of that, but it's just quite frustrating that you can have quite a big area, as you can see, and yet I'm still suffering. The factories are still suffering with saying we've not got enough materials, and yet I've got large warehouses stockpiling the stuff, and I have them unbalanced. So now somebody might be able to tell me in the comments. Obviously I understand what empty is. You've got a big warehouse, you want to make money, so let's empty the warehouse, let's export those goods and let's make some cash. And balanced is obviously also pretty straightforward, right? The import they export as required, and I assume that when you're on balance, they are also pushing goods to the factories that are purchasing those goods from those warehouses. Pretty straightforward. Now, what is fill? I assume fill is I will pull everything from the local area. I will import everything that I need as well to fill that warehouse. Now, if the warehouse is full, it stops, right? Somebody, please tell me. Now, I assume if it's full and set on the fill mode, it will not ship any goods within that warehouse to any factories requiring them. For example, my car plant requires animal products. Now, one of my factories is set on balance and has 3/4 of, it's 3/4 full effectively of animal products. So come on, why are you not working? Anyway, leave me a comment, let me know, would be great. Thanks very much.
One, two, three.
So it's time to add the factories. I've got a fairly large area to add those in, which is going to be just around about here. I have got some huge warehouses kind of at the 6 o'clock position from this view right now. So I should have absolutely no problem with being able to provide enough materials, processed materials, for the factories to use. Now, a little bit of road building has to be done here just so that we can fit all these factories in. I'm going to try to put every one of the factories that are currently available to me into this area. It's going to be a huge industrial kind of factory based area. Now, I'm also wondering if this is going to generate a huge amount of traffic, but who knows? We shall find out together. Okay, as you can see, my farming area is telling me I've not got enough buyers for the raw materials. Now, I'm pretty sure I've added a lot of processing plants to the area to try to ensure that I'm converting the crops into the relevant products, like animal products. Now, I think I am low on flour production, but hey ho. Anyway, here's my massive factories. What is going on with these? Don't know. Flour is low, but I have got plenty of fuel, petrol, got plenty of timber, plenty of plastic. I'm not sure why, particularly the furniture and the car plant are saying we're not making anything for you because we haven't got any animal products, but I've got a warehouse which is 3/4 full. Excuse me, make the bloody products. Come on, people. So something else I thought about, I haven't got a cargo hub for the trains. So I'm going to whack one of those in because maybe I do suffer from huge amounts of congestion. And I thought, well, maybe putting in a cargo hub for trains will A, do a couple of things like reduce traffic overall, maybe reduce the amount of lorries. B, if I've not got enough raw goods to process, they can bring those in. And anything which is produced from the factories could be exported out. Now, I'm not sure if that's actually correct, if they do export out those items or if they're only ever sold within your city, but I can always try, right? So here's a quick speed build of putting that in. And I am going to use the cargo sponge as well, because I quite like that, because it does weaves the vehicles around and allows it's like a continuous flow of traffic, which doesn't kind of get end-to-end gridlock. Thank you so much for watching this video about factories and industries. I have tried my hardest to add every factory, to get every factory working. I've expanded all the industry areas, but it still does not seem to be doing what I want it to be doing fully at the moment. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. Also hit the notification bell for notifications on future videos. Hit the like button to like, and please do share this video with your friends and other subscribers. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video on City Skylines. My name's Chris, and I hope to see you again shortly. Goodbye.